you've collaborated with everyone from Louis Vuitton to Montclair. How did this collaboration come to be? And why was it important for you to dedicate your time to this project?
I found it important to be a part of what Tyson and Tim was doing because I thought it was an incredible idea that gives back to the planet. Our minds are saturated with all the, the loads and loads and loads of impressions of things being sold to you and things being advertised and sort of preying on your insecurities, and so you buy these products for whatever reason. It's very rare that giants in the denim game say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to inject this holistic gesture in our product. G starts taking trash and turning it into treasure.
I have to ask you about the name Bionic Yarn, though. When I hear Bionic Yarn, I think of a superhero or a rapper. That would be a rapper's nom de rap. What exactly is Bionic Yarn? What is it made of?
In the absolute cross-section of the yarn, we have the core. That can either be elastic or a high-tenacity synthetic fiber to give the yarn more body. And then we have the sheath of plastic in the middle, which is recycled from the ocean. And then on top of that, the helix, it could be any fiber depending on the type of hand you want your fabric to have. For instance, your shirt. We have a shirt similar to that in the G-Star line.
Okay.
This jacket.
When I see things that are recycled from the ocean, they don't look this chic at all, and they're clearly not comfortable. How does this feel? Do you mind if I touch?
It's just denim.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to wrap your head around the idea that like polyester is plastic. As soon as you realize it's damn near the same thing.
Why is it important for you to use your platform to help spread the word, not only about how chic plastic can be, but about the importance of taking care of our environment?
Because on top of being a musician, at this point, after seeing the world, you start to take some ownership, and you start to realize within that ownership, and the ownership is really just responsibility. You got to start looking at those things. When you realize, been around the planet, man, you realize it's huge, but it's small, and everything counts. You're not really a part of the human family if you're not thinking about the human's home.
How important has it been to have an ambassador like this on board? Well, someone who's not only impeccably dressed, but whose opinion is so valued by the masses.
He's probably modern equivalent of Renaissance man because he's involved in lots of different things and every piece of sort of modern music. At the same time, bringing a, let's say, high taste cultural level to the table. So these are all influences. Then if you reverse it out, it can operate as an accelerator for the idea. So to be honest, I don't even see Pharrell as the face or the star of the campaign.
What do you see him as?
As the accelerator of the idea.
How do you go about convincing the everyday consumer who just cares about looking fly like Pharrell that there is a deeper meaning behind the clothes, that clothing doesn't have to be as pedestrian or as superficial as it's thought to be to the outside world, that it can have both a cultural significance and a social impact as well?
Well, we feel like it's just like dating. If somebody keeps trying to sell you, man, I'm telling you, you got to meet this girl, I'm telling you, you never want to listen. However, if you let the situation be what it is, and that girl is attractive to that guy, it is the looks that gets your attention, but it's what's on the inside that keeps your attention. And that's our whole thing. We don't need to sell it to you. You can just see it. We have to keep talking to you about it. Like, you touched it. It's like, you see
and I was
real.
hooked. Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked. It's very seductive.